Right, so we're going to have a look at a couple of examples. So remember, B equals 1/3 area times the height. First one, we've got a pyramid with a base of 8 and 10. 10 times 8, 8 by 10, and the height of 9. So this is the way we find its volume. B equals alright, so B equals 1/3. How do I find the area of the base here? Okay, how do I find the area of this base? Good. 8 times 10. And then what do I have to multiply by? I have to multiply by its height, which is 9. Okay? So I've found 1/3 of the base times the height. And that is equal to 240 cubic centimeters. Any questions about that? So you're just using the formula, it's 1/3 of the base area times the height. Okay. The second one we have here is we have a triangular pyramid. Adrian, how do you find the area of this triangle of the base? Okay, so area of triangle equal half of 18 times the height, which is 14. Okay, half times 18 times 14. What is that, Adrian? 126 square centimeters. So we know the base area. We know what the base area is. We know what the perpendicular height is, so we can find out what the volume is. So we say, well, B equals 1/3 times 126. That's the base area times the height, which is 8. And that is equal to what? Find that for me, please, Chelsea. Can you find this for me? $336. 336 cubic centimeters. Not centimeters, right? If I say stop talking, what does that mean? Thank you. Alright, so again, it doesn't matter that the base shape is different, whether it's a triangle, a square, or a rectangle, that's not the issue. You just find its area. If you know its perpendicular height, you multiply by perpendicular height, and then you either divide it by 3 or multiply it by 1/3, which essentially is the same thing. Right? So that is what you do with it. Now the final example, I'll come back to this, I just want you to listen carefully to this final example. Here we have a rectangular pyramid, but we don't know its perpendicular height. What are we going to do to find its perpendicular height, Casey? What do you think? What could we do? Any idea? Anyone have an idea as to what we could do? It starts with a P. P, Y. What is it? Yeah, Pythagoras is we can use. If I pull out from here, if I pull out this triangle, you see this one here, I'm going to redraw it. So we have, I'm What's a right angle triangle? This dimension is h. The slant height is 52. And then, what is this distance along here? It's from the center to the edge. In this whole length, what is it going to be? Yeah, 96 divided by 2. So this one is 96 divided by 2 is 48. Okay, so I'll just do an arrow down to here. This is 96 divided by 2. So we got the hypotenuse is 52. Look, recall. Other shorter side is 48. How do I find what h is? Pythagoras, we do 52 squared equals 48 squared plus h squared. And so h squared equals 52 squared minus 48 squared. Let me find what that is, please. It's 400. And then we square root of it. Okay, so I'll get rid of this 96 divided by 2. Where did I get the what, sorry? 48 is 96. It's 96 divided by 2. You see here, you've got the 96, but we're only going from the center to the edge, so it's half of 96. Alright, so h, that equals 400. So h is equal to the square root of 400, which equals 20. And now we've got the things we need. We've got the base area, which we can work out easily. We found the perpendicular height using Pythagoras' theorem. And we've got the formula for a pyramid, and so we can work it out. So B equals 1/3 times the perpendicular height, which is 20. How do I find the area of this rectangle, Adrian? The base area. 30 times 96, that's 6 times 30. And if we find that, that is equal to 19,200 cubic meters. Okay, so that's the way you find it. If you don't know the perpendicular height and you have the slanted height, you have to use that with the base and find using Pythagoras' theorem to find the triangle. If it's helpful, do this. Take the triangle out and redraw it. So you make sure that you get the correct dimensions. Just like we were doing with surface area, you have to take your time and use these strategies, taking step by step to follow through these processes, okay? Because otherwise, if you haven't thought it through, you just sit there thinking, oh, I don't get it. So I don't want you to do that. I want you to make strategies to think it through. Alright, so it's exercise 2.06, question 1 to 4, ACE 579. Mrs. Mills is here. I am here. Please work well. Thank you.